No, can I ask a question?
Certainly.
Go on, Babs.
So, if this has been going on for all these hours, Stir, why didn't anybody do
Babs
anything
on
about
now?
it? Yeah, it's Babs. This is
Babs.
Babs.
I tried before. I messaged some of the.
Turn the banner off. Turn the banner off. Shush.
I've been shouting on for ages, getting bored of it. Well, like it wasn't even started with Julian. It was Ultra, to be honest with you. I sat and watched that all night.
But why did you just take his mod off him?
He's gone now. He's been blocked.
I mean, the guy's a wanker anyway. He's racist. He's sexist. Well, if it's even a man, I presumed it was a fat dwarf female. The way they talk in the chat. So why y'all tolerate it for so long? The Stir of Echoes.
To be fair, I wasn't watching the whole chat.
No, you don't need to be. If someone were getting at me for even fucking 10 minutes, I wouldn't let it go on whether they're a fucking spanner or not. Why do you let it go on?
No,
not you, but Stir. If Stir's so affected, why did you let him go on and on at you?
I'm not a channel owner. It's not my channel.
So either tell him to fuck off or go somewhere else. Why? All these lives are just dragged down by all this pathetic fucking it's calling me names and I'll message somebody behind the scenes and fucking hell, come on, it's YouTube.
Yeah, and this is why no one will have my number off YouTube. I will just YouTube, and that is it.
If you say it's fucking Sunday, it's Sunday, girl, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it's actually still Saturday night as far as we're all concerned because it's definitely life's too short for our. No, it's not really. Life's too short for all these little fucking small micro penis men thinking the king because they've got fucking. I don't mean you. I mean Ultra.
I was going to say, fucking.
No, I don't mean you. You're all right. You're spot on, you, and shuffling. And yeah, in fact.
I'm on that horse.
I'm not about Are we still good, Babs? Are we still good?
You're all, as far as I'm concerned, you're all sound. There's only a few, absolute arseholes, but they don't go on panels. They're never in the chat.
Exactly, yeah.
So this Ultra's caused all of this?
Yeah.
And when did he disappear?
He got blocked a couple of hours ago, didn't he?
So what's happened in the last couple of hours that's for y'all to be so depressed?
Because it's continued on.
Why? Who's continued it?
I think I did, Babs, to be fair, our owner, because I wanted to find out.
The girls are going for it tonight, mate.
And I've done a little investigation. And I don't know if my investigation come up right, and I thought I found the troublemakers, and I think I have found the troublemakers, and they started talking to me like shit, so they had a timeout session. And then they're like,
what happened, Babs? He timed them out.
Who the fuck are you? I don't know who you are. All I know, you got accused of being Steve from another channel.
He's a Judas.
That's just going to wind them up.
I don't care, shuffling. She ain't
Sally will leave it alone.
I'm going to bed in a minute. You know what I mean? I'm going to sleep tight. She's going to have...
Did the problem with Jackie come about because you didn't know if she was Steve or...
No, the problem with Jackie was I said to Jackie, why don't you just basically enjoy the show instead of asking the mods who's timing out who? You're not a mod. It has nothing to do with you. So why'd you keep butting your nose in, basically?
Well, do you know what? Can I just tell you what I'd have said to that?
Started giving it the big one to me.
Do you know what I'd have said to that, Julian?
I gave it 300 seconds.
Julian, do you know what I'd have said to that? Julian, I'd have said, who the fuck do you think makes this channel? Because if it wasn't for us nobodies with no spanner, you mods would just be sat at home wanking on your own. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Mods should not time out people constantly. Just fucking let the chat destroy him if they're that bad.
Listen, every time I timed her out, I said to her, have 300 seconds and come back and play nice.
That's fucking patronising that. I'd have wanted to smash your fucking head in talking like that. Like a school teacher.
Listen, Bob, Julian does it on purpose, and he sort of knows how to wind people up easily, and they were biting.
Are you divorced, Julian?
No, mate. No.
Fucking hell, have you got a wife?
Yeah.
Fuck
have
me.
You got a husband?
Of course I've got a husband.
Oh, okay.
I've also got my own business. I've also got probably more fucking money than you've got, Julian. I've also got a life, and I've also got a sense of humour. This is YouTube. I come here to get away from my life, my money, my husband, and my sense of humour. I come here to have a laugh. And for somebody to say,
I'm sure he wants to get away from you, Bob,
sit on the naughty step. Sit on the naughty step. Fuck off. Jackie's a grown woman. Talk to her
It's a
like that.
fucking
It's not
laugh.
patronising.
Okay, I call it by the thing. Abuse people, you'll be timed out. That's my job. I've been given a spanner for a
It's your
reason.
fucking job. It's not your job.
Well,
your
if I'm
job.
getting
Your
abused,
job's
Bad,
being a,
you
your
know,
job's
what do
being
you
a
want me to
millionaire,
do? You ladies,
self-employed.
what do you want me to do, Babs? I can't banter with you girls. It was not in my...
Why is
morals.
it men only club? Men only club.
No, it's not.
No,
Can you
It doesn't
banter
mean
with
that.
men?
No.
What he means is he doesn't want to argue with women, really.
Well, he clearly does want to argue with women shuffling. He clearly fucking does.
No,
They just
you're the
make
one
bad
who
stuff,
wants to
though, if you
argue.
get what I
He's
mean.
obviously, his wife obviously is
You're
the
telling
ball
me you've got
breaker
a
in the
successful
house.
business, you've got this, you've
So
got
he
an
comes
husband,
on
and
here.
am I
So he
divorced?
comes on here with all his
Samantha,
gold.
hear me now.
He comes on here with all his
That's what
gold
I'm telling you in
and all of us
seconds, girl.
peasants.
You might be
And he
sick to
times
the
women
girl.
out.
I think it's getting a bit deep. This like.
Oh, Julian's got a micro penis. What a shame. Another
Pardon?
one.
Oh my god! Why's she got this thing about micro penises, Bob?
Because
What's all
all
that
these
about?
people
Because
are
your
getting
husband's
spammers.
got one and she's never had a decent fuck.
How do you know?
Because of
Come
the way
on
you're
now.
fucking
That's revolting talking like
You're
that.
proper
You can
ugly,
tell that
yeah.
you don't get any, and your wife don't like you, and you're
Right.
completely under the thumb.
Right, listen. Come on,
You
not
shouldn't talk to
Some
women like that if you can't banter with them.
here, mate.
I'm on
I can't
YouTube to
banter
have
with
fun,
women,
love.
but I can
I
tell them
choose
they've
my
never had a
time.
good
You sit
fuck.
on here all day, every day, don't you?
Julian,
I pop in there
you
during my
can't
work.
banter with
Have
women,
a little
but you can
look
tell them
and
that
you
they
do
haven't had a
all
good
work.
fuck. That's revolting.
Why not? Look,
Why
Shuffling's
can't
all
you?
told
But
you,
you said
lot.
you can't.
You want to
You
carry
said-
on? You want to give it the
said-
math? You're going to get
You
it back.
said. You
Now
said,
you wonder
I
why
don't mind.
put
I
her
don't
on
mind, love. It's
timeout.
you. It's
You
you
wonder
that
why I
doesn't
put her
banter
on
with
timeout
women.
first. And you're
You-
crying about a timeout. And I've just said to you, you ain't had a decent fuck. And now you're crying. Are you serious, man?
No, I'm not crying. I couldn't give a fuck what you say, mate. You're just a J on the screen to me. But you're just saying you can't banter with women, but you can tell them that they've had a decent
I
fuck.
can banter with women.
I bet your laugh raging, doesn't she? Are you getting abused at home? Are you a domestic abuse sufferer? Because if you are, this is a safe place and we can help you.
Oh, come.
Help off YouTube.
Oh my god,
You
mate!
fucking cracking up. Smackheads.
Oh, this is going to happen.
Smackhead.
Fuck off, Babs. You're
I'm
the
not a
fucking low life of
smackhead.
YouTube. Fucking hell. Shit. Get
on,
advice
Julian.
off you.
Why have you got all
Julian.
that gold, Julian? Are you a
Show
drug
us your
dealer?
car, Babs. Show us your car for your business owners. Show us it.
No, I don't need to. I'm replying
You
to
ain't
your
got
ridiculous
cars,
comment
Babs. You
about
got
how much gold
bicycles.
you've got. Who
Babs, you
cares
got
how much you've
bicycles.
got? No one cares. We're all
Babs, you
equal on
got
here.
bicycles. You're the one who pipes up with your business.
No, love, you said
and
it to
this
me.
and
You
that.
said I've got more money than you, more
I
money than
didn't
all
say
of you
that,
on
Babs.
here.
No,
I
Babs.
go to work.
You
My
said
fucking
you got
taxes
a
pay for all
business.
of
I said,
you
well done,
dosters.
congratulations. You said you
All
got a
of
lovely
that
husband.
That's what you said. That's what you said,
Congratulations.
Julian.
You said,
You
am
said
I
we were
divorced? I
dosters.
said, no, Babs. Babs, you drink. I don't.
I don't drink.
You sure?
Do I sound like I've had a drink?
Well, you're not remembering the story. It was that you just said.
I don't need to remember. It's recorded. It's right there. It's there. I can
Well,
rewind. I can rewind it and play it back.
You just said then when you come on the panel, Babs.
You said we were all dosters, and your taxes paid for us. Shithead, whatever you called us. That's not
I was
nice.
talking about Jackie, who just said she's got 5 kids, and I'm talking about.
But so what? She's got 5 kids.
Your problem, Babs.
What's wrong with having 5 kids? Your mother had a child. That's you. Don't talk about somebody like that. She's someone's mother. 5 children have got a mother. That's awful. No need for that. Have a sense of humour.
My mum died when I was 2. Is that a problem?
It's no problem for me. No, I'm sorry for you that happened, though. But what's that
That's
to do with anything?
I'm not one of them who cry about it. You know.
We clearly actually mentioned it. You obviously want some fucking sympathy. I bet your mother would be very proud of you being out talking to women like this.
So I just pointed out my mum died when I was 2.
I suggest bantering with women. Have a laugh. It's more fun than being mean and nasty.
I don't like this. Like, I don't want the.
No, I don't. I don't
like
this. They come on and watch half a show.
No, I came on and said I have no idea what's happening. That's what I said.
So what? So you don't know what's happening, but you've jumped on here and trying to make me the bad guy.
No, I'm not making you the bad guy. I'm going on what you said, what you just said, not what you said to Jackie or what happened earlier. I have no comment on that. I wasn't here, so I'm not going to comment on that.
Well, you come on and started on me, though, Babs, didn't you?
I came on quite pleasant, and I'm still quite pleasant.
Right, okay, babe. Well, I ain't being offensive.
Listen, Tom,
you're really offensive, Julian.
You started being a bit.
And we'll have apologies.
What the fuck, man?
How? Because
I'm sorry that Julian's killing your channel, Archie and Shuffling, because it's a really fucking good laugh normally.
To be fair, the
Well,
chat's
don't
normally
really-
fine. It started with that earlier on.
You daft cat.
Now, don't be rude, Julian.
Well, don't be.
No, Julian, don't call names. There's no need to call names. Now, be grown up, otherwise you'll get a timeout.
I know,
Okay,
but Babs, can
I'll
I just say
apologise.
something? I know usually we're arguing that, but you did come on and said, "Oh, you micro dick men." At first, I thought that was a bit feminist.
I said
No,
all the.
This is what
Stig,
these
to be
ladies
honest,
are
I
like.
thought that was a
Stig,
bit of a. I'm not
Stig, with all
arguing
due
with you. Yeah,
respect, I
I'm
said,
just saying to you, I thought it
no,
was a
love.
bit of a feminist
No,
shout.
love, I
To be
didn't
honest
say
with
that.
you, like you was
Julian, I
against men
didn't
or
say
something.
that.
Because
Stig, I
that's the
didn't say
impression I'm
that.
getting with it. I'm
I
not being
said
rude towards
people-
you, yeah. No,
Stig,
I'm not being rude towards you, yeah. But I feel like you're being a bit feminist towards men. You know
Not
the
at
way
all,
you've
not
just
at
come on
all.
done that. That's
Stig,
what
I
it
was
sounded
talking
like.
about
Well, I'm just
Ultra.
all I'm
Thanks,
saying
Stig.
to you is that's what I felt like. I'm not sticking up for
I'm
Julian,
sorry that
and
you
I'm
felt
not
that
having a
way.
go at you. I just felt that's what you first stated when you did first
There
come
was
on, which
nothing. No,
it took me back a bit. That, to
you
be honest
didn't
with you,
listen.
because
You didn't
I
listen,
thought it
or
was
you
a bit
maybe
of a
didn't hear
feminist
me.
shout, and I've
See
had a lot
me,
of trouble
I've
with
watched all
feminists
these
in
Maybe
the
if
past,
everybody stopped
despite that you're
fucking
married.
talking, you'd be able to hear what I was saying,
no,
not
no,
just
And that's what you do, see. That's what, like, I know I'm not being disrespectful to you in any way, shape, or form, but with a lot of women, you like to talk over you and won't let you get a word
I
in.
think you're sounding
I
sexist
can hear you,
there.
Kearney.
You know what I
sounding
mean? So
sexist there, Stig.
I just feel that was a bit of
Gail
a
won't
bad
like
shout
that.
towards
Don't be
men.
sexist.
Like,
You're a nice guy. Don't be sexist. I
Who?
said ultra and the
I'm not
mods
being
that have
sexist. I'm not being
micro
sexist at all,
penises.
and Gail's got nothing to do with it, so I don't feel like you need to bring her into it, to be honest. So all I'm stating to you is it just took me back a bit personally, right?
Well, why?
And I thought it was
Why?
a bit of a feminist shout, what you
Why?
said, because you stated
Why?
men, all you men, you
No, I didn't
stated it
say all
first.
you men. I said the
No, you
mods.
did say that. If you
I
rewind
didn't
it
say
back,
all
that's
you
what you
men.
actually said,
I
Babs.
said all you mods. All you mods.
No,
that
men.
get
All
a bad attitude
you
and
micro
micro.
dick men, you said, Babs.
Stig,
That's
have you
all I'm
got small
saying.
penis?
Who?
So don't worry about it. I'm not
Well,
saying
that's a
anything
bit weird.
about.
Well, why would you ask a man something
It
like
is
that?
a figure of
on the
speech.
panel.
No, what? I'm
A
not saying,
figure
Barbara.
of
Listen,
speech.
Babs,
It's
I'm
a
not going to
figure
argue with
of
you, yeah,
speech.
right? You're being
It's a figure of
feminist, like
speech. I couldn't
so.
care less if you've got
I'm
a cock or
not
a
prepared
fanny.
to listen
It's
to
a
it.
figure of bloody
You're
speech.
being a feminist woman, and you're
I'm not
talking
being
over
feminist
and
at
you're
all.
talking down
I
to me.
don't
You
particularly
talk,
like women. I don't particularly like them because they're normally pathetic and cry and moan and whinge instead of just fucking standing up for themselves. So I'm not a feminist at all whatsoever.
well, it was a feminist
Not
comment
to
that
say
you come
anything
out
about
with.
you guys.
Fuck
You
that,
misheard
say,
me.
stay
No,
right
you
there.
said
Whoa,
all you micro
son,
dick men. That's what you
No, I didn't
stated.
say all you
And I
micro dick
stated
men
to
at
you,
all.
I'm not arguing. No, you did say that. Rewind it
No,
back and listen to it
well,
then.
you can rewind
That's what
it.
you said.
I'll clip it for you, and I'll post
So you're a
it.
clipper.
However you
So
do
you
it,
go
and
clipping now.
no,
So you
I
go
don't know.
clipping
I've
now.
never posted a video in my life, love. I'm not
Well, you
clipping.
just said it.
It
So
says clip
obviously,
on the
you
video.
know
It
what
says clip
clipping's
on my
about. So you've
screen.
done it before, haven't you?
I've never done it in my life.
Well,
I have
so I
never
don't know why you
ever
stated it then.
clipped a
I'm not
video.
being, I like I say, I ain't against women. I love women. I've got 9 children, yeah. So I love women, right?
Good.
So I'm not against women. But
Good.
what I'm saying to you is, that was a feminist, that was a proper feminist shout.
No, you misheard me. Or I wasn't.
No, I never misheard you at all. I know what I heard.
Spoke over me.
Listen,
Trust me.
I've got
Listen
big
to me,
ears,
right?
call
Let
them
me
love
tell you.
handles if you
Let
want.
me tell
But
you.
that's what I heard.
I do not
We've heard
You're not
enough
telling me
men.
nothing. You're not.
Babs,
I'm
we've
just
heard
telling
enough
you what
from
you said.
honest.
That's all I'm saying.
I
I'm not
didn't
falling
say
out with
that.
you
I
and
don't
arguing
need
with
to
you.
Babs,
say
you're
that.
And
talking shit.
you're doing what a feminist woman does. You're
I'm
talking
not
over.
a
You talk
feminist.
over
What the
men.
fuck are you talking about, Stig? Do you
Well,
even know
that's what
what
you come out
feminist
as
is?
feminist communist.
Do you know
Yeah, I
what
do. Yeah,
feminist is?
yeah, I
I'm not
do. And I've
fucking
dealt with a lot of
feminist.
them, to be honest with you. And I think you've just come on here like a
I'm
fucking
not a
raving lunatic,
feminist.
to be
Don't be
honest.
ridiculous.
Pardon my language, like, because you're not a woman.
I'm
You've
not a
come on here like a
feminist.
raving lunatic. You could have went about it a different way.
And said what?
Do you know what I mean?
Said what I said, you misheard me, love.
You could have went about it a different way.
But you
I mean, obviously,
misheard
there's
me,
a problem with Julian. There's a problem with Julian and that, yeah? Right, obviously.
I was
So
talking
we've
about
tried to
ultra,
sort it
love.
out.
I was
No,
talking
listen,
about ultra.
see, now you're doing it again. You won't let me
I was
finish. I'll
talking.
let
You won't
no.
shut up, Stig. You don't fucking shut up.
Don't
Take a fucking breath,
says
mate.
you. You won't let me fucking speak, so don't speak to me like that, because I won't listen to it.
Well done, Shuffling.
I'm not being funny, yeah? I've said that was a feminist shout. She called us all micro fucking dick men. That's a feminist shout. That's all I'm asked about. I'm not disrespecting the woman, but at the same time, she won't let me get a word in, and she's just shouting and screaming over me like a proper feminist woman. That's what they do. Why have you got a small dick? She brings Gail into it. My ass. I'm not listening to that shit, mate.
Even if she said,
I don't care what anyone's got to say in a fucking chat about it. That's what I've just heard, and I'm not fucking deaf. So I'm not asked. It come on with Julian. She could have come on about it a different way. You know, Stig didn't come on doing all that. It was a conversation. She come on and just fucking flipped the lid. She didn't have to do that. It just escalated the problem. And then
Stig,
Julie,
what
you
made
had
me
to go
laugh
with it.
is
And then
she
it's
even
gone
said
back and
that she
forth.
hadn't even
It was that
watched it.
pissed me off. And she wouldn't let me get a word in. So I'm entitled to my opinion. But at the same time, you know, all you micro dick men, I never misheard fuck all. That's what got said.
Stig, even if you said it was the mods, you're a mod. All mods that are basically on you.
And
Yeah,
I hate
I
that,
think
mate.
they're
There is
on the
that
wrong channel.
That was
I
that
think they're on
shout.
the wrong channel
And
shuffling.
fuck that, mate.
They need to go
I
and
don't
watch,
speak.
like,
I don't
don't know,
speak to women bad. I don't speak
Andy
to, and I'm
Jones.
not getting effing and blinded at by any woman. I've got 9 fucking children, yeah, right. I've got 100% respect for women. I've got fucking 12 aunties. My ma's got 11 sisters. I know what women are about. I've seen it all. I've got fucking loads of sisters. We're a big ass family, and I know what women do, and I know what they don't, and I know what feminists are. I had a group of 30,000 fucking people in it on Facebook, and we used to get trolled by feminists. And what she's just come on like was 100% feminist to me, whether she is or not. But the shouts that she come out with was feminist to me, and I ain't against fucking women. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry,
We're all equal in this world.
I
And
wanted to.
I found that offensive. Instead of coming on and trying to resolve the problem, he come on and escalated it by causing we're all free and calling for your bits of pain. Julian White, are you a fucking drug dealer with all your gold, effing and blinding? What that? Well, that's some lady, isn't it? You know what I mean? You set a good example of yourself coming on here, effing and fucking blinding to everyone. You know, what's all that
Listen,
about?
Stig,
And then
I
says
love
it's
it.
banter. It's not fucking
Stig, I
banter.
love it.
That's not
I love
banter.
it. I
It's
call
only
it
YouTube.
jealousy.
You can't come on doing that, mate. No, and Jules, I'm not defending you, and I'm not.
No, no,
I'm
Stig.
just, you know, I tried to, you know, resolve the problem. Barbs comes on here and comes out with that shout. That's what she fucking said. She didn't mention mods, mate. That's what her words were. And to me, that's a feminist shout. She was being feminist towards men, like she's against men. Well, obviously, we know we'll roost in her house if that's the case. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. And you know, I'm entitled to me a fucking opinion, whether anyone likes it or not. I've done fuck all wrong. I tried to fucking diffuse the
Richard, you're
situation in the
blocked.
chat, and
You're
Bar
not
come on
saying
here and
that.
flip.
You're not saying
What?
that, Richard.
What?
Nah. Imagine Stig and Julian behind closed doors towards women.
Richard
Richard,
Reed,
don't start
mate, you
all
ain't
that with
got a
me, mate.
clue,
You
mate.
cheeky little
I'm
cunt.
saying that,
Imagine me and
that's
you.
too far.
Imagine me and you, Richard, face to face. All right,
Richard
you cheeky
Reed,
little
mate.
cunt.
Me and Stig would fucking destroy you behind closed doors, you silly bastard.
Cheeky little
But
twat.
Rogan, I just don't want to argue, man. I literally, we don't want to
Listen,
argue.
Shuffling, I'm going to jump off because it's starting to get like daytime, like
I
kids'
am going
time,
to work the dog and jump
if you
off
know what
and
I
all,
mean. Like,
guys.
and my boy's going to be awake soon, and the last thing I want is him to
Right,
jump on YouTube, for instance, and see me on a live with doing this.
Fucking disgraceful. Lad, you know what? I have, listen, all the women in the chat, yeah, you all know, yeah. I have no problems with any women. You've never heard me speak to any woman bad, yeah. But I know what I heard, yeah. That problem could have been resolved. It was a sensible chat there, come on, and everyone spoke sensibly, yeah. She come on and called men, yeah. And I ain't against women. I need to state this 100%. I fucking love women. That's why I've got children, and that's why I've got fucking 9 of them, yeah. Right? I love Gail. Yeah, she brought Gail into it. She asked me if I had a fucking micro dick. Yeah, she said, all you micro dick men. Right? She ranted and raving and flipped the lid, effing and blind, wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways. That's a feminist woman. I couldn't give a fuck what anyone's got to say about it. And as for Richard, yeah, go and bang yourself dead hard and dead fast for ages, you cheeky little cunt, saying I'm fucking abused women. I don't abuse women, you cheeky little twat. And if you've got a problem, right, come and say it to my fucking face, and I'll put your teeth right through the back of your fucking head, you cheeky little cunt.
Stir.
Hello. Yeah. What people need to remember is Stig has been trolled vilely for years.
No, Babs, I don't give a fuck. You're out of your shit to me. Why have you got a micro dick? Don't try and insult me. I don't fuck all wrong, all right? You said what you said. You come on here like a raving fucking feminist. I'm not against you, yeah? And I'm not talking down to you. I'm just telling you, because you've got me annoyed with what you've just done. That was trying to get resolved, that problem, yeah? And you come on here like a raving fucking lunatic. Wouldn't let no one get a word in edgeways. Talking over like a proper feminist. I've dealt with them. I had a group on Facebook with 30,000 fucking people in it, men and women. Yeah, right? And you've just come on like a feminist that used to target our group. And that's all I've got to say to you. You brought Gail into it. Why mention Gail? You did say it. Go back and fucking rewind it. That's what you said. And you asked me, have I got a micro dick? Well, that's a nice thing to say to me, innit? After bringing Gail into it. Fucking disgusting. Fucking disgusting, mate.
Now, Barbs is telling lies in the chat.
I'm not
I didn't
asked,
think
you know what I mean?
Smackhead, Barbs.
Stig hasn't said anything to Stairs.
Barbs is now saying I called her a smackhead. No, Barbs, you asked if I want any advice, and I said
I haven't
no.
said not one word to Stairs. I was speaking to Stairs.
I told you I don't want no advice from you YouTubers.
Stairs didn't do a single thing wrong. Stairs come on there, like, just and had a good little chat, and then it went mad.
Anyway,
I'm going
like I said, I'm jumping off because this is kicks on now.
Everybody enjoy the rest of the moment.
Listen,
Sally, I haven't said that you were feminist, hon. I haven't said the words about you being feminist. I just feel like that was a feminist shout, what she come out with, mate. That's what I'm saying. I've got no problem with no one. She brought Gail into it. She mentioned Gail, right? And I'm not having a mentioning Gail. Gail is fucked up in her bed.
I will see you all later.
I'll see you later.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll see you later.
I haven't spoken to no one bad. I tried to defuse the problem. She came on like a fucking lunatic. That's all I done.
Right, there's Stairs.
Hello. Yeah, no, Stig's one of the loveliest guys you'll ever meet. He'll never hit a woman, never hit a child, nothing. He's never abusive to any of us either.
I stick up for all the women in the chat, and I won't have no one saying anything against men or women. So I don't know why a woman has to come on here like a fucking absolute raving lunatic and call why all you micro dick men. That were her words. I've got fucking big ears. Call them love handles if you want. That's why I've got 9 kids. But that was what I heard. And then asked me whether I had a micro dick. Brought Gail into it. Gail's fast asleep in fucking bed. There's no need for what she's just done. That's all I'm saying. Know what I mean? I'm entitled to my opinion, like she was hers. She wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways, right? Whether people think that she's a feminist or she says she's a feminist or not, to me, that was a feminist fucking way of dealing with things, and that's what feminists do. And I know exactly what they do because they trolled the group I had on Facebook, and I say it again with 30,000 people in. All right, so I know what they do. I couldn't give a fuck what he's got to say about it, to be honest with you. That was fucking disgusting. He escalated that problem and says, love you, babes. I love all the other girls in the chat. Salio, Jackie, all of them, Lisa, Cara. I love them all. I love all of them. And they're all friends with fucking Gail on here. And there was just no need for what got said there. And there was no need to bring Gail's name into any of that whatsoever.